Okay, guys, so again, the first thing you always do when you're factoring on every single problem is check for a GCF first. So if you look at this, 12, 55, and 13 don't have anything in common, but there is an x in every term. So the first thing I'm going to do is take an x out. That will leave me with 12x squared plus 55x plus 13. Okay, then what you do is look at what's in the parentheses and see if you can factor it again. So if we look at that, it has 3 terms and there's a number in front. It's 12. What that tells me is that I need to do bottoms up. So I'm going to take the 12 and multiply it over here on the end with the 13. So we get x on the outside still. And then we move the 12, so we have x squared plus 55x plus, if you multiply those together, you get 156. Okay, then we can factor this like we normally would, trying to figure out what multiplies to give us 156, the end number, and adds up to 55, the middle number. So 156 is a pretty big number. So what I would do is just start dividing it and see what goes into it. So we know 1 times 156, 2 goes into it, 2 times 78. Okay, neither one of those will give us 55, so we'll keep going. If you try 3, we get 3 and 52. Now, we're trying to get 55, so if you look at it, 3 and 52 will give us 55. So those are our numbers. So we have plus 3 and plus 52. Okay. Now, don't forget that because we went and multiplied by this 12, we've got to go back and divide by it. So I'm going to put that 12 under both of these numbers. Okay. Then it's very important that you reduce these fractions. So if we look at 3 over 12, we can reduce that by 3. And we get 1/4. Okay. So this is going to be x times x plus 1/4. Okay. And then we also need to reduce 52 over 12. So 12 doesn't go into 52, but we can reduce both of those by 4. And we get 13 over 3. So that's our other fraction. Okay, the last step is remember that you cannot leave a fraction in these. So the very last thing we do, the reason it's called bottoms up, is pull this number on the bottoms back up in front. So we have this x, the original GCF. Then we're going to have 4x plus 1. And then 3x plus 13. And that is your answer. If you want to check your answer, you would FOIL it first and then distribute the x. Okay, just so you kind of know how to check that.